Good day, everybody. We are the last reporter, and our topic is all about trends and issues in the leisure and recreation industry. So, the lesson one topic is all about issues in the operation of recreational facilities. So, now let's proceed to introduction. When people hear the word recreation, they usually think of sports and games, diba? So, but recreation is actually a big category that includes many kinds of leisure activities, just like physical, some are mental. So today, governments around the world, whether rich or developing, see that recreation and leisures are important. Because of this, they create parks, recreation centers, and programs to give people good leisure activities. So there are 14 categories or 14 challenges that recreation and leisure service field in the 21st century facing. So recreation professionals, people who manage park, sports centers, and so on, must handle many challenges. So the recreation professional are the one who handle many challenges. So in the 14 challenges they faced, the first one is serve different kinds of people like ages, races, and then genders. So that is the meaning of serve different kinds of people. So number two, emphasize key social purposes of recreation and working with at-risk youth, serving persons with disabilities, promoting community. So this means focusing on helping at-risk youth, people with disabilities, and building community development. So i-prioritize yung mga people who has a special needs. So next, number three, archive fuller public understanding of the value of recreation and parks and of the leisure service professions. So this means also make people understand why recreation and parks are important. You need to explain to them so how important the recreation it is. So number four, upgrade the recreation and park programs and facilities, particularly in inner cities and for minority populations. So this also means upgrading recreation and park programs and facilities in inner cities and minority communities means improving playgrounds, sports areas, community centers, and activity programs so they are safe, modern, and accessible. So this also helps provide equal opportunities for physical activity, learning, and community bonding. So by investigating in these areas, the government or community ensures that underserved populations have healthier environments, better social support, and more positive outlets for youth and facilities. So now let's go on to number five. Number five is all about challenges about adaptive benefits based management approach, researching, providing, and publicizing positive outcomes of recreations. So this also means using research to identify and measure the positive effects of recreation, such as better health, reduced stress, stronger communities, and youth development. And then designated programs that maximize these benefits. It also involves publicizing this good outcome so people understand the value of recreation and support these programs. So now let's proceed to number six. Number six, promotes recreations identified as health field. So this means promoting recreations identified as a health-related field means highlighting how recreational activities like sports, outdoors play, fitness program, and the community events directly improve physical health, mental health, and overall quality of life. It positions recreation not just as fun of leisure, but as an important part of public health and healthy living. So number seven, develop develop partnerships with environmental organizations to protect and restore wildlands waterways. Developing partnerships with environmental organizations means working together with groups that focus on nature conservation to protect forests, parks, rivers, and other natural areas through shared resources and expertise. These partnerships help restore damaged ecosystem, keep waterways clean, and ensure that wild lands are preserved for recreation, wildlife, and future generations. Number 8. To employ marketing approach to achieve fiscal sufficiency and gain public respect and support using a marketing approach means promoting recreation programs effectively, showing their value, benefits, and impact to attract more participants, funding, and community involvement. By doing this, recreation agencies can earn enough revenue to support their operations, fiscal sufficiency, and build public trust and support, leading to stronger community engagement and the long-term sustainability. Number 9. Expand and improve family. This means centered programs and facilities. Expanding and improving family-centered programs and facilities means creating more activities, spaces, and services that support families spending time together, such as family parks, play areas, community events, and wellness programs. This also helps strengthen the family bonds, provides safe and enjoyable environments, and encourages healthy, shared experience for all ages. So number 10. So promote higher values and ethical practices in youth sports competition. Promoting higher values and ethical practices in youth sports means making sure young athletes learn fair play, respect, and good sportsmanship. So competitions stay positive, safe, and character building. Proceed to 11. Number 11, strive to fuller mainstreaming of persons with disabilities in community recreation programs. This means striving for fuller mainstreaming of persons with disabilities means making community recreation programs inclusive and accessible. So people with disabilities can participate equally in activities, facilities, and events just like everyone else. So this promotes fairness, belonging, and equal opportunities. Number 12. Plan for long-term rule of recreation and leisure in potentially job-scarce economy. So this also means planning for a long-term of recreation and leisure in a job-scarce economy means preparing programs and opportunities that help people stay productive, healthy, and engaged even when jobs are limited. Recreations can provide skills, training, community involvement, stress relief, and meaningful use of free time, supporting overall well-being in a changing economy. So now let's proceed to number 13. This challenges also develop higher levels of professionalism through accreditation, certification, continuing education, or program standards. So this means developing higher levels of professionalism means improving the skills, knowledge, and standards of recreation staff through accreditation, certification, continuing education, and program standards. This ensures services are safe, effective, and high quality, enhancing public trust and the overall impact of recreation programs. And then lastly, number 14, unify separate branches of recreation and leisure service fields, public, non-profit, commercial, and therapeutic. In common program and projects, this means unifying separate branches of recreation and leisure services means coordinating with public, non-profit, commercial, and the therapeutic programs to work together on shared projects. This promotes efficiency, resource sharing, and broader community impact, ensuring more comprehensive and accessible recreation opportunities for everyone. And the next is other issues in leisure and recreation operations includes number 1. There are 8 issues in leisure and the recreation operations that includes. Now, the first one is inadequate recreation facilities. This means The facilities like parks, courts, swimming pools, gyms are not enough or not good enough to serve the community. Number two, discrimination, provision of recreation services. Some groups because of age, gender, race, disability, or income. Lack of recreation funds. There is not enough money to build facilities, buy equipment, pay staff, or to maintain the program. Number four, underdeveloped leisure facilities. Some facilities are unfinished or poorly planned or not well developed to properly serve the community. Number five, undesignated recreational space. There are spaces in the community that could be used for recreation but they are not properly assigned, organized, or planned for recreational activities. Unsatisfied recreational needs. People's needs and interests, sports, fitness, arts, etc., are not fully met because the program or facilities offered are insufficient or not appropriate. And then number seven, unorganized community recreation and recreation activities in the community are poorly managed, not coordinated well, or not planned properly. So lastly, number eight, unpreparedness for surplus leisure time. People may have extra free time, but the community or recreation providers do not have enough programs or activities ready to keep them engaged. So all in all, in other terms, these issues show many recreation systems struggle with lack of money, not enough facilities, poor planning, unequal services, and not meeting people's needs.
Strategies to cope up with the challenges in leisure and recreation industry. First is opening access to public land. It means allowing people to use parks, beaches, and other outdoor areas so everyone can enjoy nature and relax for free. Second, developing community leisure activities. Communities can offer activities like sports, art classes, or fun events to keep people active and connected. Third, we have developing gracious leisure space. We need clean, safe, and comfortable places like shaded areas, benches, and walking paths so people enjoy spending time outdoors. Fourth is providing recreational facilities. Building and maintaining facilities such as playgrounds, sport courts, and community centers gives people more options for fun and exercise. Fifth is reducing discriminatory recreation services. Recreation should be open to everyone, no matter their age, gender, ability, or background. Everyone should feel welcome. The last one is providing sufficient recreation funds. Enough funds are needed to support programs, building facilities, and maintain public spaces so service stays safe and accessible. Emerging trends in the leisure and recreation industry. Parks is very important to the communities because it makes healthier and more enjoyable. They give families a safe place to play, help the environment, and can even bring more visitors and jobs to the area. The COVID-19 pandemic made many people feel lonely and isolated, which hurt their mental health. A survey in 2020 showed that most people with anxiety or depression said loneliness made things worse. Because of this, many people began going to parks and green spaces to feel better. As people's habits continue to change, this course focused on the main park and recreation trends that appeared in 2021.